Mike Foltynewicz, a right-hander from Illinois, will be the starter here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, you take a look at this guy's ERA. Any ERA under 4 is pretty good in this day and age of baseball when we have all these high-scoring, high-flying affairs. This guy knows how to pitch. He knows how to control the running game. Most importantly, he's not afraid to throw strikes. We'll see how he does in this one.
Digging in, Eduardo Nunez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. Here comes the first pitch. Slow roller down the third baseline. And there's one gone to start the night.
Batting second, the second baseman, number 6.
So stepping in, Jeff McNeil. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard towards center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
Conforto.
Next up for New York, Michael Conforto. And he's looking to snap out of what's been a rather dry spell at the plate. He's set. Here it comes. Runner's going. Strike taken, the throw. And it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw.
Well, he's certainly doing his best to get his team out to an early lead. Picks up the single and then decides that's not good enough, so he swipes second to get into scoring position. Now we'll see if the guys can pick him up.
Fastball misses inside. It's even at 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've come in losers of 7 of their last 10 games, but did earn the victory last time out.
Hey, this is a big one here, Matty. You know what, D-Roll? They're about to head on a 9-game roadie. One thing they'd like to do, get on that plane feeling good about themselves and salvage the last game of this series.
Yeah, Dan, they need to find a way to win this one today. Get on the floor. Everybody's dinner tastes better. 9-game road trip coming up. A lot of packing involved, a lot of grinding on the road. They need to find a way to win this last one at home.
Batting fourth, the left fielder, number 52, Yoenis Cespedes.
So here's Yoenis Cespedes, runner in scoring position with Sugan. First pitch of the at-bat.
Hey!
Ready with the 0-1. Cespedes, commonly known as La Potencia around baseball. He's currently on a 1-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
I know you have to have teammates on base to drive runs in, but this guy has had a knack all year.
And there's a base hit as the runner will score from third, and that gives the Mets a 1-0 lead.
I know we sit up here and talk about it a lot. Just grabbing the momentum, trying to tack on early runs as quick as possible. It allows the pitcher to go out there, relax, attack the strike zone. It keeps everybody involved. That 2-out RBI, I know it's early, but that just gives everyone a chance to just relax and compete.
Into the box now, Pete Alonso. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. He's set, and the pitch. So far on the year, Alonso is carrying around a batting average in the 320s. That's what you might call potent.
You want to talk about having a career season, Matty. This guy's batting average is through the roof, one of the best in the business, and maybe more importantly, his OPS is through the roof as well, which means he's doing it with damage.
And this one runs a little too far in, ball 2. His career line with Foltynewicz, he's 2 for 4. Now the 2-1 pitch. Misses off the plate. Wilson Ramos would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Cespedes is off of first with 2 away. Drilled down the line, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Fouled away. Payoff pitch one more time. Here's a high pop-up. Swanson waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. It's the Mets 1 and the Braves nothing. David Peterson gets the ball for the Mets in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Braves,
here's the
the
pitch.
left fielder, Ender.
High in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He's there and records the first out.
Batting second, the second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
So up steps Ozzie Albies, and as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Albies with a 1-1 count now. Fellas, these Mets, as they enter play here tonight, come in trying to bounce back from a loss last time out, but they've been in good form lately, 5-2 over their last 7.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Batting third, the
stepping in for the Braves, Freddie Freeman. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Freeman has a history in coming through in the clutch moments, of course. It's always a little bit of a debate whether or not being clutch is actually a trait that a player possesses. But with him, there's no denying it. We've seen him deliver in big moments repeatedly throughout his career. It just seems he elevates his game somehow when the pressure is on.
Yeah, Matty, he has definitely put that debate to rest. He has absolute ice water in his veins.
And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play. The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Outside and low that time. Now it's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. And that'll bring up Wilson Ramos. The early season average pushing up near 350, so he's definitely been a bright spot for his ball club. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Wind up and the 0-1. A bouncer up the middle. Albies scoops it up. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting 7th, the third baseman.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And let's take a look at former #1 overall pick out of Vanderbilt University. That's Dansby Swanson. Look, this guy fits the part. Matinee idol looks, soft hands, and the ability to manipulate the ball all around the lot from the offensive side. Look for him to have an impact in some form or fashion today.
Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball 1. The 1-0 delivery. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. We're in the second. 1-0 Mets early on. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. Two strikes on him now. That misses, and we're even at 2-2. Now time is barked out by the home plate umpire. Now a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and it's 2 up, 2 down to start the second.
He showed right there why having a good changeup is so valuable. 2-2, and he flips one up there that the bottom really falls out at the last minute. It's so hard to pick up, and it's even harder to make good contact with.
Grounded softly down the line toward first. And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single.
Hey, after that hit right there, D-Roll, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Into the box now, David Peterson, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone. The 1-1. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Mets leave 1, and after an inning and a half, it's 1-0. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Ronald Acuna, and he really thrives in the batter's box here at home. Something to keep an eye on in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
And he falls behind 0-2. And another foul ball. Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. But he's going to haul this one in on the run as he winds up just shy of the wall for the first down.
The third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
Now to the plate, Hanley Ramirez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Fouled off. Peterson has become known as a guy that's tough to take. Deep. So many starting pitchers find themselves snake bitten by the gopher ball, but he really limits that. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
2-1 the count. And the pitch. And Ramirez will just try and work his way aboard here. It's 3-1.
Call didn't go his way on 2-1, but it's important here on 3-1 to still make a quality pitch. You have to have the mindset that you're still the one in the driver's seat.
Batting fifth.
First delivery to him on the way. Smoked on the ground up the middle. Nunez relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. Back to the top of the order now, and that'll bring up the utility man, Eduardo Nunez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
One and one.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
And maybe trying to get him off stride at the plate, so he'll step out and ask for time. Jeff McNeil will be the next to take a turn. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
So now to the plate, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. 0 for 1 here in the early going. The 0-1 delivery. Slapped hard the opposite way, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone. And up next, the big RBI-minded bat of Yoenis Cespedes. First pitch coming. Here it is. Into center field. Line drive base hit. McNeil rounds the corner and is headed home. Safe at the plate as they extend their lead to 2. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And as you see, he's right up there among the league leaders in that department. So here's Pete Alonso. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Well, I think he's got to find a way out of this jam and limit the damage. If he's unable to do that, this game could get away from him.
One 0 count. Here it is.
Nope.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm in the box right now, I'm coming unglued. He is going to throw something over the heart of the plate.
A runner on first with 2 away. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Acuna giving chase. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. He's played a run on a couple of hits. Into the box now, Tyler Flowers. And he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs. But it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
I think for every player, for every former player, the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Two balls and 2 strikes now to the Braves catcher. Line shot to first, and there's 1 away. So 1 gone now as we give you a look at where these 2 teams find themselves entering play in the National League's Eastern Division race. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. And a curveball in for a strike. Braves are still looking to break into the hit column here. This is on the ground over to first. And that's the first hit in this one for the Braves.
The pitcher got the result he was looking for. Change up down in the zone, gets him to hit it on the ground. But obviously the result wasn't what he wanted.
And now a bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. But a foul ball here, 0-1. And they'll try and play for 1 here as he gets this one down. There's 1 on to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. So no runs on 1 base hit, no errors, and no one left on. 3 innings complete. The Mets are out on top, 2-0. All set for the start of the 4th. And next is the catcher, Wilson Ramos.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
First delivery to him on the way. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Just off the outside that time. Laid off for a ball.
They're going to probably stay away from this guy. He's got so much power. You don't want to miss over the heart of the plate. But I think when pitchers try to be too cute on that outside corner, they might leak one a little bit inside, and this is where that guy would jump on.
high in the air out to center field. Acuna's there for it. He's got it one away.
Up next for the Mets.
Ready for another chance? J.D. Davis. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
On to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting, the center fielder.
So 2 are gone in the Mets half of the 4th, and ready to bat next, the Wyoming native Brandon Nimmo. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Mets go down 1-2-3. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in is the veteran outfielder, Ender Inciarte.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Nimmo patrolling center makes the play, 1 out.
The batter, number 1, second baseman.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. That'll bring up Ozzie Albies. And it's fouled away.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Throw to first will get him. Already 2 away here in the home 4th.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
2 gone now in the Braves half of the 4th, and that brings in Freddie Freeman. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
Swung on and chopped up the middle, reined in. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So nothing happening this time around. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. The Mets lead this one 2-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to stand in as the rookie pitcher, David Peterson. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. He pops him up toward the left side of the infield, and he'll put this one away for the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Eduardo Nunez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Halfway to 100 pitches, here it is.
Count 1-0.
2 runs, 5 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
Pretty easy takes to start out this at bat. None of those pitches were even close to the strike zone.
Ready with the 2-0 pitch.
3-0.
That one bends into the zone. A strike on the breaking ball.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Holds off on the slider, and that's a good idea as it's ball 4.
Now batting, number 6.
So here's Jeff McNeil. He doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. Here comes the first pitch.
That's the ball.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
Runners on first with one down. Fastball misses away here. It's 2-0.
That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out. Great for a catcher if that guy's running. Easy transfer throw to second base.
2-1. This is pulled into right. In there, a base hit. The throw to third. And he is in there.
Hey, Dan, this guy's having a monster series on the road. Were you aware of the home road splits?
I think every player is, and sometimes it's a matter of being either comfortable on the mound or comfortable in a batter's box in some visiting ballparks, and some guys, quite frankly, like it better on the road than they do at home.
In now, Michael Conforto, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Here comes the 0-1. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. The runners will stay put. However, the count evens at 1. The 1-1.
Oh, that's good.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Runners are at first and third, one away. And it misses. 3-1 now.
One couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Liner towards second. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
The left fielder, number 52.
And now time will be called here as you see the pitching coach making his way out to the mound to pay a quick visit. Now batting, Yoenis Cespedes. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
First delivery to him on the way.
1-1.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. Now a swing, and he pops him up. And I believe, yes, the umpire signaling for the infield fly rule. Up next, the power bat of Pete Alonso. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And they'll start in with a fastball that misses down and away for a ball. 1-0. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
3 runs, 7 hits, and no errors on the Mets line score so far. To 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end. Mets played a run on a couple of hits. Home half of the 5th coming up. Welcome back to Truist Park just outside Atlanta as we send it down to check in with Heidi.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the Braves' offense with their manager, Brian Snitker, during the commercial break. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. One example he brought is the number of at-bats that have gotten to a full count today. That number being 0. He said that stat alone shows that they're making it way too easy on the opposing pitching to get easy outs. So he's hoping to see a little more fight out of his hitters the rest of the way.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder.
And he takes ball 1.
Acuna Jr.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Hey, there aren't too many power hitters in the game that would let that pitch go by.
Ball 2.
Now a breaking ball, but it's low.
Count is 2-1.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now. Hit hard on the ground to first. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Now batting, the third baseman, Hanley Ramirez.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Hanley Ramirez. He drew a walk his first time up. Trying to work that slider to the outer half, but it misses 1-0. And looked like ball 2 below the knees, but it's ruled a strike, and that evens the count at 1-1. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. McNeil takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
2 gone now in the Atlanta half of the 5th. And that brings up the former #1 overall pick, Dansby Swanson. And that's in there for strike 1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark that is notoriously known as being hitter-friendly, it's been a treat to watch.
Up high, 2-1 now. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way through for a base hit. So a runner at first with 2 away, and next to bat will be the catcher Tyler Flowers. From the stretch.
Shocked he didn't let it fly right there. Usually you're looking for a fastball elevated to get the party started.
Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. A ball and 2 strikes, the count to Tyler Flowers.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
Close there, but he doesn't get the call with the breaking ball.
Pretty good breaking ball to lay off of right there. If I'm pitching, I might think this guy might be sitting on something off speed.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Line to the right side. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Now batting, right fielder, Adam.
At the plate now,
Duvall.
Adam Duvall. And this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner.
Hey,
and the run is in to score from second.
Boy, big game yesterday from these guys, Duo. It takes them a little while to get through on the score column, but finally they get through in the middle part of this game.
Yeah, Dan, yesterday it was a fight to get to the bat rack. Everybody was squaring balls up left and right. Today, not the same. Pitcher's been executing, but they were able to dial it in. Hopefully that's the breakthrough.
Now time is called, and this could very well be to buy a few more pitches for those relievers. And now he'll bluff a move back to second base just to make sure the runner wasn't getting any ideas out there. And here's a called strike to the 36-year-old veteran. It's 0-1. In his career, Markakis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. This is swung on and bounced to McNeil at second. Scooped up on to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Mets manager to discuss his thoughts on his club's offense so far.
Max Fried takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Number 54, Max Fried.
At the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Wilson Ramos.
First offering on its way. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swing in there as he's on to kick off the inning.
That had to be in the scouting report right there. You don't see too many 0-0 breaking ball ambushes in the game anymore. He had to know that pitch was coming.
J.D. Davis the next at bat. Hard hit to the left side, but taken in out there at short. And that'll be the first out of the inning.
The center fielder, number 9, Brandon Nimmo.
Ready for another shot now. Brandon Nimmo. He flew out in his last at bat. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Nope.
Fried. Playing here in his age 26 season. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Chased a bad one there. 1-1. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hit in the air to straightaway center. Acuna giving chase. He makes the running play. 2 down.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, the pitcher, David Peterson. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Here's a strike with the breaking ball. 2 out with the man at first. Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Mets strand 1, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring up Ender Inciarte.
For the Braves, the left fielder, Ender Inciarte.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt. The first pitch.
0-1. 1, no
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Here comes Cespedes, but he's not going to be able to make a play on it as it finds the outfield grass for a base hit. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Second baseman, Ozzie.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
And that's through for a hit.
Nice execution right there. Ball was down below the knees. He stayed through it and was able to drive it for a base hit.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
2 balls and a strike to Freeman.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
First and second here with nobody out. So a full count now.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4. Acuna digs in now. And guys, this is clearly one of the bigger at-bats of the ballgame so far.
Yeah, Matt, bases loaded. They're looking to finally get that clutch hit that's kind of been elusive all day. They've had some hits, but they just haven't hit when it mattered.
Seth Lugo is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out.
Seth Lugo.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Steven Matz is summoned in the toughest situation a reliever can face. Bases loaded, nobody out. Tight spot, bases loaded, nobody out. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees so you can get in the air.
Slapped hard the opposite way. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's now a 3-2 contest.
The batter, the third baseman.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Henry Ramirez stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now. You want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. And that'll get down out there near the wall. 1 run scores. Here's a second runner around third. And a relay home. Throw won't get him.
You simply cannot offer up a pitch like this to a hitter of this guy's magnitude, especially with runners on the bags. He makes a living off frozen ropes to the outfield like this, and that one drives in a pair.
He's 1 for 2 in this one, and a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Three runs already home here. Now time is called, and this might be to buy a little time for that reliever to get loose. Weakly hit towards first. He's right there, and he'll take this one to the bag for the out, but meanwhile the runner will move up 90 feet to third base.
Up next for Atlanta.
Digging in and looking for more, Tyler Flowers. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. No balls and 1 strike. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker.
Oh, and it falls as he can't make the play. And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. So 3 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Braves 4 and the Mets 3. Coming to the plate now, Eduardo Nunez. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
1-1 to the Mets leadoff hitter. Lifted in the air out to left field. Inciarte's there. 1 down.
Now batting.
In now, Jeff McNeil trying to keep it going. A perfect 3 for 3 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Yeah, I don't know if I love the approach of pulling the trigger on that 0-0 pitch. I can't imagine that's exactly what he's looking for. The result works. Pitcher can't be too mad.
To the plate now, Michael Conforto, as he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Behind 0-2 now. Popped up. Albies is there for it. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Mark Melanson will come on now, and he'll slide into the 7 spot in the lineup following the double switch. Alex Jackson will also come on now as he'll move in. Into the pitcher's number 9 hold in the order here on that double switch.
Number 12, Alex.
First pitch on its way. Below the zone, a swing and a miss. 0-1 pitch on its way. And he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike 2. Cespedes behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Hard ground ball to third. And he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Braves bullpen. Last half of the 7th here, and up next, former San Francisco minor league property Adam Duvall. First offering on its way. Low for ball 1. 2-0 to Adam Duvall.
2-0.
Hit on the ground to third. And there's a base hit, so a chance for some insurance here to start out the home half of the seventh.
Well, that's not a bad pitch right there. That's a pretty good sinker.
Now
He just happens to
catcher.
hook that one right into left field for a base hit.
Yeah, he got the bat head out right there, Dan, and was able to get that one to left field.
Now,
Brad Brock comes on now, and he'll take over with nobody out in inning number 7. But gloved by the third baseman for the out.
the left fielder, number 11.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And he fouls this one off. From the belt, kicks and deals.
Nope, that's down.
We're in the 7th inning now of a 4-3 ball game. Popped him up. Davis has room in foul territory, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Digging in to try it again, Ozzie Albies. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Skied into straightaway right. Conforto is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in, Pete Alonso. He's hitless coming into this at-bat, so the hit streak he's been riding is on the line here.
Yeah, he's up in the double digits with it. You know, he wants to keep it going as long as possible, but this very well could be the last chance to do that.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Inciarte is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The catcher, number 40.
Now at the plate, Wilson Ramos. It was a single for him in his last at-bat. Third baseman hugging the line here. Now the first pitch. Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
That misses. 1 ball and 1 strike here to the Mets backstop.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now,
Meanwhile here, this is going to be trouble out there in left center, as it ought to be good for extra bases. And there's your tying run at second base with a 1-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we can say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Striding in, J.D. Davis. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Ahmed Rosario will come on now and pinch run here.
Now running at second base, number 1, Ahmed Rosario.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Ball 1. Ball 1, no strike.
The 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Acuna's there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Shane Green enters the ball game out of the pen, looking for the final out here in the top of inning number 8.
Your attention, please.
Brendan Nimmo will be his first assignment upon entering, as he'll bat with the runner in scoring position here and 2 away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Acuna is there to make the catch, and they'll get out of this with the lead.
A defensive change for the Mets. Now catching.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Rene Rivera is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching.
Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready with the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2.
That's in. Ball 2.
You know, these kind of at-bats can drive you crazy when you're on the mound. I mean, he's been ahead of him pretty much the whole time, but he just can't put him away. Not only that, but it's costing him a lot of bullets.
Down the third baseline. A dive, but he can't knock it down. It's through for a base hit.
Now batting, center fielder.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. Well hit to right, but that's a foul ball. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Ball 1 as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Fouled off. And it's fouled away. Now another 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
4-3 our score here as we play the 8th. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
When you're playing close games like this,
late swing, but he's still able to get a lot of this one out toward deep right field. Conforto is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, third base.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hanley Ramirez comes on with 1 away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0.
Awfully frustrating for a pitcher. You make a close pitch like that just barely misses. Whew, that's a tough one to get back.
Outside, 2-1.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Now that's popped up. Alonso in foul ground, and he makes the catch for the second out.
Up next for Atlanta.
So digging in now, Dansby Swanson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. 1-0 the count. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. Lays off the slider that time. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike. The count.
Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
I got the count. 2-2.
And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. 1 left for Atlanta, but they hold on to a 4-3 lead. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Darren O'Day comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Number 56, Darren
Dominic Smith will pinch hit here.
Number 2, Dominic Smith.
And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Oh, and 1 count and the pitch. I had him reaching at thin air that time, and he's very quickly down 0-2.
Guess where he's going with this next pitch? Probably a little further outside. See if the fish are still biting.
0-2, here it comes. Line to the right side, and that'll be a base hit, so he delivers off the bench to get things started here in the 9th.
The leadoff hitter finds his way on base. Should be interesting to see the cat and mouse with the manager. Does he use the bunt right here? Do we put a little hit and run on? Do we go old school, new school, and just let him swing away? Should be interesting.
Jake Marisnick will be summoned now to be the pinch runner.
Number 16, Jake Marisnick.
At the plate, Rene Rivera, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He'll be looking for something he could drive into the gap and drive home that tying run from first. Quick check on that tying run at first, and the runner back easily. From the stretch. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
2-2 to the Mets catcher.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
Line towards center field. Acuna is right there, 1 down. So a runner at first now with 1 away, and that'll bring in Jeff McNeil. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Here's a breaking ball, but it doesn't quite find the strike zone.
That can be one of the downfalls of pitching out. It puts you behind in the count, and if you throw another ball, you're kind of in a difficult spot.
Runner, 2-0 home. Off is Marisnick. Pitch outside. The throw in time as he just gets the tag down. Here it is, the 3-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. The 3-1 pitch. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The Mets down to their final strike. Softly hit here to the left side. Throw to first will be in time to get him, and the Braves have taken the rubber match of this 3-game set as this ball game is over.
Hey, one of the keys to having a good record in baseball is to win some games at home. So this was a big win to win at home in front of their home crowd.
And it's a 4-3 finish in this evening's ball game. Atlanta rode an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Max Fried gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Darren O'Day wraps it up for the save, his 4th of the season. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian, we all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.
The final line score for our ball game tonight. For the victorious Atlanta Braves, 4 runs on 9 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Mets, 3 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 7 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at Truist Park, 41,500. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.